If you had started over more times than you can count, this video is for you. Not because you are about to see a transformation, although you are going to see that too, but because by the end of this video, you are going to finally understand why it has been so hard. And I promise you, it is not what you think. My name is Roland Jr. I am the founder of Better Fitness, and the woman in the video we are about to watch together is my wife, Tenisha. She has lost over 70 pounds twice. She has 2 kids. She is currently down 40 pounds on this journey right now. But here's what I want you to understand before we press play. Tenisha's story is not meant to intimidate you. It is meant to show you what is possible for you. Before we watch this, I want to teach you something that took me over 20 years of coaching to understand. Most people who keep starting over with fitness do not have a discipline problem. They have a systems problem. And there are 3 specific reasons this happened. I want to name them before we watch this video because I want you to see them in Tenisha's story. And more importantly, I want you to see them in your own. Reason number 1, the plan was too heavy for real life. The plan assumed you had perfect days, perfect energy, perfect schedule, 0 interruptions. But you have kids, you have a job, you have a life that does not wait for you to be ready. So when the plan broke, and it always broke, you thought you broke it. You did not. The plan broke because it was not built for your life. Reason number 2, there was no bad day option. When your plan fell apart, there was nothing to do to fall back to. It was all or nothing. So when nothing happened, you stopped completely. That is not weakness. That is a plan with no flaw. At Better Fitness, your worst day still has a win path. 6 minutes, an emergency workout, that still counts. That's really what I use. But that still moves the needle. A plan that survives your worst day is a plan that works. Reason number 2, 3. Shame became the fuel. Every time you started over, you carried the guilt of the last time you fell off. That guilt became the reason you started. And shame burns out every single time. You cannot build consistency on shame. You can only build it on structure, on small wins, on proof that it is working. None of those 3 things are a character flaw. All of them are a systems problem. Now let's watch Tenisha. And I want you to see exactly what I just said show up in her story.
I thought they had to be long workouts. And then what would happen is that would stop me from even starting because I felt like I didn't have the time when all I needed was like 5-10 minutes some days. And if that's all you have, take it. You know what I mean? I used to think, what's the point?
Did you hear that? What's the point? That sentence right there is why so many people never start. Because the plan told them it had to be an hour. So when they only had 10 minutes, they did nothing. 10 minutes is the point. 10 minutes of movement is 10 minutes of telling your body, I am still in this.
I kept thinking about all the times that I lost weight and I have to do it again. And that hindered my progress. It hindered me from even starting. So I'm telling you right now, just get started.
This is so real. She is standing at the starting line, already thinking about how far she has to go. And that mountain in her mind is what stopped her before she took one step. If you have ever felt that, like the work ahead was so overwhelming that you could not even begin, that is not fair. That is the wrong starting point. You do not start at the mountain. You start at your feet, one step today. That is the whole plan.
If you miss a day, start up again the next day.
I feel sick, but I could have worked out. But I do feel like I'm at the point where I could do a little something.
One day is not going to ruin your progress. But if you keep that mindset that if you miss a day, everything is ruined, you're just holding back on the progress you could continue making.
I need you to hear this once again. One day does not ruin your progress. But here is what does ruin progress. Believing that it does. That belief right there is what turns a missed Tuesday into a lost month. At Better Fitness, we call this the restart reflex. You do not restart from scratch every time life interrupts. You pick up where you are. You do not start over. You keep going.
Not everybody's going to have motivation. Not everybody's going to have willpower. There were many times I felt motivated, and then after a day, a week or so, I wasn't, and I stopped. And then there were times where I just woke up and said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start. And it's not going to be perfect all the time. But if you're even thinking and considering and you're watching this right now and you want to get started, coming from a person who's had those moments where I felt like I was missing motivation or lacking willpower, get started. Routines and systems beat motivation.
There it is. Routines and systems beat motivation. Write that down. Save this video. Whatever you have to do to remember that sentence, do it. Because motivation is a feeling, and feelings change. Some mornings you will not feel like working out, like doing anything. But a system does not care how you feel. A system just tells you the next step. Motivation gets you started. Systems keep you going.
Working out has helped me mentally and made me feel good about myself, and only helps me be there more for the ones that I love. And it also shows my children that I'm taking my health serious and they want to do the same things.
This one is for every parent watching. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is not taking time away from your family. It is the example your family needs to see. Your children are watching. What are you showing them? So let me bring it all together. Tenisha did not lose 70 pounds twice because she is superhuman. She did it because she stopped waiting for the perfect plan and started building a real one. She stopped believing that missing a day meant starting over. She stopped letting shame be the fuel. She stopped waiting for motivation to show up. And she started moving imperfectly, consistently, in real life. That system exists. We built it. It is real. And the first step is completely free. It is called the Better Fitness 7-Day Micro Plan. 7 days. No perfection required. No hour-long workouts. No starting over from scratch. Just real life. Real movement. Real proof that you can do this. If you have been watching this and thinking, that sounds like me. I have been in that cycle. I am tired of starting over. Comment the words, real life. Comment those 2 words right now, and I will personally send you the free 7-day plan. You are not broken. You have never been broken. You just needed a system that fits your real life. We have that. Tenisha is proof. And you are in good hands.